Alrighty guys, it is I, Chrissy Girl. Welcome to part 4 of my Pokemon Black playthrough. And hopefully the headset will not cut out while I'm recording this time. 25 minutes! And half of it didn't even record. Okay. So in the last part, we battled Team Plasma, who are basically abusing Pokemon and saying they care about Pokemon when in actuality they were kicking munners and being douchebags and stuff. So we're gonna battle them again because they've stolen some poor little girl's Pokemon. What twits. Well, that don't surprise me, they don't listen to reason. Okay. Come on, show us what you got. Okay. Patrat. I don't think I'm gonna keep Pinto out for this because Patrat knows Bite. No, actually I do keep Pinto out for this. Oh, I hate Detect. Am I the only one that thinks just moves like Detect and Protect are a waste of time unless you're fighting something like a Slacking? I say that because Slacking, you know, they loaf around once every other turn. Psybeam the fucker. But I pretty much forgot at that point that Patrat knows Bite, and Bite will hurt Pinto quite badly. Okay. How can we lose when we have right on our side? No, you do not have right on your side, or noobs. Okay, so now we're gonna team up with Cheren and battle both of them at the same time. Let's do this the right way and team up. Excuse me. Two little Patrat against Tepig and... Oh, I'm not going to use Pinto. I'm going to switch Pinto out because, as I say, those Patrat no Bite and it'll take out Pinto very easily. Let's make this the starters battling side by side. Apophis can battle alongside Tepig. Come on! Okay. I will use Vine Whip because that is what Apophis does best. Whipping people. Whipping other Pokemon. Apophis is a bit of a Pokemon abuser himself, really, when you think about it that way. He whips Pokemon! I do apologise if the video's lagging. Rather irritating as it is, but what can I do? I love the fact that Patrat got burned. Got burned! Vine Whip the fucker. I don't understand why Tepig decided to use Defense Curl there. I mean, really not going to do you much good. I mean, the Patrat's just got itself knocked out because of the burn. Oh well. Makes no difference to me whatsoever. Okay. You are... Yeah, Cheren's right, they are a waste of time. They claim to, you know, want what's best for Pokemon, but they don't seem to give a shit that we're kidnapping them. They might be making that Pokemon unhappy. Hypocrisy. They claim to want to do what's best for Pokemon as well, but they're quite happy to use Pokemon in Pokeballs themselves. Oh, Team Plasma and their hypocrisy. Okay. I should probably mention there are a couple of new Pokemon you can catch, both on this route and in Wellspring Cave. On this route, you can catch a Zebstriker. No, not Zebstriker. Not Zebstriker. Blitzel! I get confused between the two. Blitzel is an electric-type Pokemon. It's not a bad Pokemon, but it's not the best electric type. I have used one before. It was okay, but nothing more than that. And you can also catch on this route a Pidove, which is a normal flying type, because every Pokemon game has to have one. And I didn't find Pidove or its evolutionary forms to be too bad, actually. I mean, not quite as great as Staraptor or Pidgeot, but it's decent. I was able to use it without getting too frustrated with it. Excuse me. And in the cave you can catch a Woobat, which is a psychic flying type. Pretty okay, but nothing spectacular. I haven't actually used one before, but... and there's also Rock'n'Roller in the Wellspring Cave as well. Rock'n'Rollers are rock types and very defensive, and I haven't used one personally, but I've heard that they were pretty good. Like I say, I'm no Pokemon expert. I don't know everything about every Pokemon, which Pokemon are good to use, which Pokemon are bad to use. I just play games for fun, and that has always been my motive. So I don't particularly, care to find out which Pokemon are the best, which are the worst. Oh, here's a Pidove. It's a pigeon! Stay away from you germy thing. Stay away from me, you germy thing. Oh, quit gusting me. But yeah, I found Pidove to be okay. Oh shit, Big Packs. Can't lower any stats with Big Packs, I don't think. I toyed with the idea of using Pidove in Black 2, but then I decided to use a Pokemon that I used the first time I played Black 2, and that is Crobat. I'm kind of giving away spoilers now, aren't I, for Black 2, and I haven't even got around to playing it yet. That's if I get around to playing it. But that's my intention, to use Crobat in Black 2. Zubat, Crobat, I found it to be fairly, quite a good Pokemon in Black 2. Okay. So I wanted to go and heal up, but Bianca had to stop me just to say thank you. And the young lady who's with her gives us heal balls, which at this point in the game is kind of handy, because I haven't got a full party. If you have a full party and you catch a Pokemon, the heal ball will heal up the Pokemon for you, so you don't actually have to worry too much about having to heal that Pokemon up later on. Makes no difference if you're catching a Pokemon and it goes to the PC box though, so it's kind of a waste of time to use heal balls in those cases. But if you've still got space in your party and you want the Pokemon to be instantly healed, heal balls are good to go with. I actually do use one at some point, I think. Only the one, mind. At least that I know of. Oh boy, another trainer. I know I could have gone around you, but every little helps with experience. Oh boy. School kid owl. Oh, here's a Blitzel. It's a zebra. As I say, it's not a bad electric type by any means, but it's probably not the best one in the game. I've also used Electros, and I found that to be a much better choice on the whole, I think. But it's not a bad electric type. Certainly not. Okay. Well, that takes care of you, my dear. Arr! What are you, a pirate? Okay. Yeah, you do need to keep your wits about you. And I will certainly be keeping my wits about me by using a repel, which will keep wild Pokemon at bay while I'm walking through the wild grass. So long as my, lead Pokemon is of a higher level. Antidote. Handy to have, I suppose. Oh, him again! He's everywhere! Jesus Christ! Honestly, everywhere I look, he's there waiting for me. Stop stalking me, Cheren! Okay. I like the notion of the thicker grass, though. That's kind of cool. And I know I didn't have to battle you either, but every little helps. I sound like some kind of Tesco spokesperson now. There's Woobat. Woobats, like I say, I've heard that it's nothing spectacular. I haven't used one personally, but whatever. I'm gonna put you to sleep. Oh, Sherrod. Oh, shite. That can actually hurt Pinto. I mean, I know I'm putting you to sleep, but who knows how long you're going to be asleep for. I could get unlucky. I think I did actually get unlucky. I think you were only asleep for like 2 turns, if that. In fact, probably only asleep for just the 1 turn. Oh well, I switched to Direwolf anyway. It's just so that I don't lose Pinto to Assurance of all things. Oh, Direwolf, you and your critical hits, you are amazing! I'll have that. Money, thank you very much. Okay. I suppose I ought to heal up before moving on. Okay. Yeah. Tell me about it, bitch. Okay, another trainer here. There's quite a lot of trainers around, isn't there? All school kids. Why the hell aren't you in school then? God. Kids these days forever skiving their lessons. Okay. I don't think I'm going to take the risk with Pinto. Patrat will more than likely know how to use Bite. Because I'm just that unlucky. So Direwolf, do your thing. Like you always do. Because you're awesome. Don't you leer at me, you perverty Patrat. Slutty Patrat, actually, because it's female. Stop eyeing up my Direwolf. Direwolf is worth 10 of you. Just keep biting. Yeah, get out of my sight. Give me money. A purloin, eh? No point in switching in Pinto for that, because it won't do much good against it. Just tackle you to death. Oh, Fury Swipes. Oh. You jammy bitch! 5 times? Ugh. Take that. Get out of my sight. Give me the money. Oh, Direwolf, you're not that far away from evolving now. I'm not going to teach you Takedown because I don't like moves where you can get recoil damage. I mean, I can make exceptions sometimes, but I don't like Takedown as a move. Okay. I think there's only one more trainer on this route and then I can head into Nacrene City. Always a good thing. Okay. Okay. Item down here. Awakening. That's another handy item to have. Hello. And what have you got to show me, little boy? A P-Dove. Okay. Nothing spectacular then. Pinto can easily take this thing out. Get boosted up to level 15. Growl at me all you like, it makes no difference to Pinto, because Psybeam is a special attack. So lowering my attack does nothing. Pinto, you rock. Okay. So now he's gonna send in Rock'n'Roller. We haven't seen one of these yet. As I say, I heard Rock'n'Roller was a pretty decent rock type, but I haven't used it personally. Very defensive, I do know that. Apophis should have no difficulty taking it out though. Rock types are always weak to grass types and water types. Well, unless they have like a dual type that cancels it out. I think Apophis should be reaching level 15 soon. We're on target. I mean, maybe I want to get my levels up just a little bit more before I face the Nacrene gym leader, but you know, we're doing well. At least I think so. Vine Whip the fucker and Sayonara Rock'n'Roller. And now we're all up to level 15. That's good. Okay. Thank you for the money. Let's head into Nacrene City now. Now we finished with Route 3. Duh! Of course potions are important. Poor you. Well, I prefer to play at home because I'm an antisocial bitch. The thing nobody knows, I think, because then I can rub it in people's face. Oh, did you know this? Oh, you didn't know? Oh! I am the most annoying person you'll ever meet. Okay, in real life I'm actually quite shy, but, you know, once you get to know me, I'm mad, and I'm also very annoying. So Nacrene City doesn't really look like much of a city. Oh, you again? For goodness sake, you're everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's Cheren, stalking me. What do you want with me, Cheren? Should I be worried because I picked female character? No, it doesn't matter. If you're the boy character, it's still going to be Cheren. He's everywhere. He's obsessed with you. Cheren everywhere. Okay, what's in here? Talking about trading and, you know, how they don't always listen to you, but if you've got high badges. Oh, that's okay. Munna's a bit friendly towards me. I think this girl will trade you a petalil if you have a cottony. No, or is it the other way around? Oh, I don't know. She'll trade you one for the other in any case, and it's vice versa in the other version. You know, Pokemon White. I believe it's cottony you can only catch in Pokemon Black, so you'll get a petalil from her if you trade her a cottony in Pokemon Black. That's how you get a petalil in this game. And it's vice versa for Pokemon White. At least I think that's how it goes. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free. These look just like warehouses, really. They're just not really... Doesn't really strike me as being very city-esque. It just strikes me as a warehouse district. Okay. What have you got to say, Guitar Guy? Well, good for you. Means nothing to me, though. Okay. I'll leave the museum till later, because that's the gym at the same time, so... There's a chappie up there. See what he wants. Well, I suppose they're okay. Sound of accordions, that is. In here is just a bunch of people. I think they just... I don't know. But none of them really say anything useful at the moment. I know there's a special on Wednesdays. but in all honesty, I wasn't playing this on a Wednesday, I was playing it on a Thursday. And no way in hell am I going to wait a week just to see what she's got to, got to offer me. As I say, I'm no Pokemon expert, I don't automatically know, I'm just playing the games because I find them fun. Alright. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't think I went into these warehouses. What's in this one? Okay. Got anything to give me? Yeah, I picked an Ivy. Oh, that's pretty neat. And it doesn't matter which one you answer with either. So you could completely lie and say you used to, you started with Tepig when you didn't, and she'd give you a charcoal. Probably should have done that actually, because I know you can pick up a miracle seed in the Pinwheel Forest. So I end up with 2 miracle seeds, and I could have ended up with charcoal or whatever it is that boosts water type moves. I don't remember. Okay. I think this person sells X items, which, to be brutally honest, I don't use. Not unless I'm absolutely desperate. There's nothing wrong with them, and, they're good items to use, but it's just I don't personally use them. I think these guys are talking about trading. Yeah, trading. I have no intention of trading, so it means nothing to me. Excuse me. Oh, I'm tired. I think there's a hidden item over here, if I remember rightly. Just gonna have a scour around for it, see if I can find it. There we go. A revive. Always handy to have. Up here, I believe there is another hidden item. A super potion, yep. Another handy little item to have. Can never have too many healing items. Never. Gotta go up this way. Oh, you're not a trainer, are you? No, you're not. But thank you very much for that TM94 Rock Smash. Not the best fighting type move in the world, but, somewhat decent. It's a fighting type move, I suppose. Up here, an ether. That's a handy little item. Restores PP, which you need in order to be able to attack. Anyway, I'm going to battle this nurse, because once you have defeated a nurse or a doctor in battle, they will heal your Pokemon for you as many times as you like. You just got to go up to them and talk to them. But obviously you have to beat them in battle before you can do anything like that. I like this aspect. I thought it was a really neat idea. Just makes things so much easier. You don't have to worry about trailing all the way back to the previous city you were in last just to heal them up, or using fly or whatever else. If you're in a cave and there's a nurse or a doctor in there, you just go and chat to them and they'll heal you up. It's fantastic. But your mana is no use for, against my direwolf. So heal up my Pokemon, bitch. Because there is going to be a rustling spot with an Ordino in it, and I very much want to battle it. Thank you very much. Whatever you say, chick. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part.